Hi, welcome to class today. So today we're going to do a tutorial on how to use a strap to create and maintain tensegrity while in Warrior 2, Exalted Warrior 2, and extended side angle postures. So that's a very typical sequence or set that we do during our classes. So I thought it might be nice to use a strap to learn to create and maintain this tensegrity. The first thing we'll do is take our feet wide as if we were going to do Warrior 2. So positioning the feet definitely wider than hips width. And then we'll take our strap and we're going to wrap it around the back side at the sacrum. So your sacrum is the triangular shaped bone that is at the base of your spine. And we want to wrap the strap just above the hip creases. So you'll be wrapping rather low as opposed to high up on the lumbar spine. So you don't want to be high on your hip bones, but low on your hip creases, what I also call the groin creases here. So we're going to find the positioning of the strap low and then wrap it just one time. So just cross the strap in the front. And we're going to draw the elbows and the forearms into our sides, and that pulls the arms out toward the sides of the room and then down toward the floor. So your forces that you're creating are outward and downward. Now, if you hold your strap too loosely, then this won't work at all. You'll feel maybe, a little squeeze, but not enough to create any meaningful change. So you've got to hold your strap rather tightly. And I like to wrap mine with my hand so I can get a good grip on it. Elbows and forearms, even the top arms go in. And you'll kind of leverage your arm bones right there on your hip bones. And then strong force pulling out and down. Now let's start with our left leg. So we'll lift the left heel to the sky and then turn on the ball of your foot to externally rotate the hip and lower the heel back to the mat. Refirm that grip. So out and down. Inhale, and on your exhale, we'll lower the front knee, bending the front knee, activating the front leg into Warrior 2. Now, you might have to position your strap a bit. It should go right there on those creases. Okay, so out and down. Now, we're giving a force for the leg to engage against, right? So the leg is engaging against this force that's pressing down. And you might notice a little bounce that's available here. So inhaling and exhaling, just kind of moving with that force. Now try not to wear out your arms. Use leverage here. So you're leveraging more than you're using your muscular force in your upper body. All right, now fully engage and squeeze actively the muscles in your legs, hugging the muscles to the bones. All right, now let's release the strap from here. We're going to bring it up to the chest, at chest level, elbows at chest level, and wrist. And then slowly begin to run your hands out the strap until you get to the place where your elbows stay just slightly bent. Now we're going to create a force between the two arms, pulling the strap apart, and then lifting up and down with the legs from the force and the stability of your arms. All right, now inhale, let's take our arm overhead. Now I kind of rest my strap on my head and then wrap the backhand one time. So wrap the strap one time with the backhand, and then re-extend your arms. So that should be a little easier now with the strap shorter. And now let's Exalt Warrior. So we're going to lift up and out. Keep the strap tight between the two arms and use that force to lift your ribs up toward the sky and toward the wall behind you. Lifting your right ribs as well as your left ribs. And then on your exhale, let's come around, bending the elbow, keeping the hand, the upper arm extended side angle. Inhale, let's come up. The elbow can stay bent here because we're going to let our back arm stay wrapped, and then overhead. Breathe. Inhale, Exalted Warrior, up, Maybe the hip descends as your ribs rise. Now firm into that strap. Use that to help your ribs extend, your side bodies to open, and then exhale over, extended side angle. Use the pulling of the strap to activate the legs, activate the arms, activate the whole body. Inhale, let's come up. Now one more wrap. Release the strap. Wrap the sacrum. So hug the sacrum with the strap. Down and out. And now really going low here. Hovering the heel lightly above the floor. Now, if you don't feel a force to press away from, against, then you probably aren't holding your strap tight enough. Inhale, let's come up. And then exhale, bring that heel in. All right, so let's prepare to do the other side. Just kind of take a little breather in between. So you can see how strong this can make your body. So it's creating extension and space as well as strength. Okay, let's go ahead and place our strap. Get it low. Remember, it's not up here. Definitely not on your lumbar. Ease it down to the sacrum. All right, now we're going to hollow the hip, bend the knee. So you kind of slide over into that as if you're going to do a side squat. All right, now we're going to externally rotate the hip and then lower the heel. All right, now let's wrap, cross at the front. Elbows, forearms, upper arms, draw in to help the arms pull the strap wide and down. I'm going to wrap my hands here because that gives me more hug. So it's not just a little, like you really got to put some force into it. Inhale, exhale, bend down into warrior two. Notice the levity that's there from this strap, from this engagement of the leg. So the strap and that force of pushing down really helps the leg to engage. Creates an activation through the whole back chain, the front chain, even the back leg. Lifting up through your chest. All right, now let's release the strap. Bring the strap to the chest. Slowly run your hands out the strap. Elbows slightly bent. Strong arms pulling the strap apart. Lifting up through the chest. Using the strap here to help create lift and strength. Now let's take our strap overhead and let it rest on your head as you wrap the back hand. Just shorten the distance and then re-extend. Inhale, exhale, let's sink. And then inhale, lift up, Exalted Warrior. Up, up, up. Lift your chest up toward the strap. Strap pressing away, and then you're pulling out the whole time. And then exhale, we'll go over, elbow to the knee, exalted, our extended side angle. Pull. Inhale, up. Let's go overhead. Exhale. Inhale, Exalted Warrior. Lift, lift, up out of the hips. Try not to collapse into the back ribs here or into your left ribs. It's very easy to do. Stay lifted. Stay strong, taut between the hands. Exhale over, elbow to the knee. Lift up through the top arm. And then let's come back. All right, almost there. So release, let's strap, hug the sacrum. You can kind of release that front leg a bit as we find the strap again, hugging the sacrum. Find the perfect hand position, elbows, forearms, upper arms, pull in. Your hands, the force is pulling out, pressing down. Levity, a little bounce. Heel hovers. Strong, firm legs, getting really strong here. Strengthen up through your spine. All right, now let's lift up. Slowly squeeze into straight. Bring your foot in, and then let's just heel toe in to finish. So that built some heat in my body. I'm sure it did the same for you. So you can see how this can be very effective in creating strength and flexibility. through using elements of Tensegrity. So thanks for joining me. I hope that you learned something new today. Namaste.